Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to continue the lesson, the 12 months. Okay, we are doing revision of the lesson 12 months. So, as you know, the 12 months, the 12 stones are there, and 12 men are sitting on that stone. January, February, March, April, like this. Okay, up to December. The 12 months are there, and Morukla and Holena. Marukla, she is the stepdaughter, and Helena is the daughter of the lady. So Helena ordered her to go in the forest and bring some violets for the Helena. But it is a very extreme, we can say, it is an extreme winter, the harsh winter. Snowfall is there. So Morukla said to the Holina that how would she go in such a harsh winter? So Holina said her that if she will not bring the violets, then she will kill Morukla. So Marukla went into the forest. She bitterly there she saw the 12 men. They were sitting on the stone. 3 of them had snow white beards. 3 were not so old, and 3 were still younger. The 3 youngest were the handsomest of them all. They were speaking but all sitting. They were not speaking but all sitting silent. The 12 men were the 12 months. Great January sat highest on the row, on. His hair and beard were as white as snow. And in his hand he held a club. Morukla was frightened. She stood still for a time in terror, but growing bolder, she went up to them and said, "Please, kind sirs, let me warm my hands at your fire." She said, "Sir, let me warm my hand at your fire." Great January nodded and asked her, "Why have you come here, my dear little girl? What are you looking for?" "I am looking for violets," answered Morukla. "This is no time to be looking for violets, for everything is covered with snow," answered Great January. "Yes, I know, but my sister Holina and my stepmother said that I must bring them some violets from the forest. If I don't bring them, they will kill me. Tell me, fathers, please tell me where I can find them." Great January stood up and went to one of the younger ones. It was March, and giving him the club, he said, "Brother, take the high seat." March took the high seat upon the stone and waved the club over the fire. The fire blazed up, the snow began to melt, the trees began to bud, and the ground was at once covered with grass. It was springtime. The violets began to bloom among their little leaves, and before Morukla had time to think, so many of them had sprung up that they looked like a blue cloth spread out on the ground. "Now pick them quickly," Morukla commanded march. Marukla picked them joyfully till she had a big bunch. Then she thanked the monks with all heart and scampered merrily home. So they pick them the flower, give her, and in this way she merrily go home. Helena and the stepmother wondered when they saw Marukla bringing the violets. They opened the door to her, and the scent of the violets filled all the cottage. As soon as she opened the door, the smell of the violet flowers filled all the cottage. Where did you get them? Asked Helena sulkily. They are growing under the bushes in the forest on high mountains. Helena snatched all the flowers and did not give even a single one to her sister. She snatched the flower from Marukla and didn't give a single to her sister. The next day, she called to her sister and said, "Go, Marukla, and get some strawberries from the forest." Alas, dear sister, where could I find any strawberries? Where could I find any strawberries? In this hard winter, said Marukla. How dare you argue? Go at once and get me the strawberries, or I will kill you. The stepmother caught hold of Marukla and pushed her out of the door and shut it after her. Marukla went to the forest weeping bitterly. The snow was lying deep and there wasn't a human footprint to be seen anywhere. She wandered about for a long time, tortured by hunger and trembling with cold. At last, she saw the light she had seen the other day. Overjoyed, she went towards it. She came to the great fire with the 12 months sitting around it. She came near the fire where the 12 months sitting around it. She came to the great fire with the 12 months sitting around it. Please, kind sirs, let me warm my hands at the fire. Great January nodded and asked her, "Why have you come again? And what are you looking for here?" "I am looking for strawberries. My sister Helena and my stepmother bade me bring some strawberry. And if I don't, they will kill me." So again, she is saying that my sister and my stepmother, they want both, they want the strawberries. That's why I am here. My sister Helena and stepmother bade me bring some strawberries. And if I don't, they will kill me. Tell me, fathers, tell me, please, where I can find them. Great January arose. He went over to the man sitting opposite to him. It was June and handed the club to him, saying, "Brother, take the high seat. Take the high seat." June took the high seat upon the stone and swung the club over the fire. The fire shot up and its heat melted the snow in a moment. The ground was all green, the trees were covered with leaves, the birds began to sing, and the forest was filled with all kinds of flowers. It was summer. The ground under the bushes was covered with white starlets. The starry blossoms were turning into strawberries every minute. They ripened at once, and before Morukla had time to think, there were so many of them that it looked as though a red carpet had been spread on the ground. Pick them at once, Morukla commanded June. Pick them at once, Morukla commanded June. Morukla picked them joyfully till she had filled her apron full. Then she thanked the months with all her heart and scampered merrily home. Olina and the stepmother wondered when they saw Morukla bringing the strawberry. As she bring violet for them, the same way she brings strawberries for the Olina and her stepmother. That's why they wondered. Her apron was full of them. Where did you pick them? Asked Polina sulkily. There are plenty of them growing in the forest on the high mountains. Helena took all the strawberries and ate them all up with her mother. They didn't leave even a single one for Morukla. On the third day, Helena ordered Morukla, go into the forest and get me some red apples. Third day, Helena ordered that go into the forest and get me some red apples. The stepmother caught hold of Morugla and without giving her a chance to speak, pushed her out of the door and shut it after her. Morugla went to the forest again, weeping bitterly, but she didn't wonder about this time. She ran straight to the top of the mountain where the big fire was burning. She just ran to the mountain where the big fire is burning. Please, kind sir, help me. She is again requesting the 12 months. Please, kind sirs, help me. Great January nodded and asked her, what are you looking for today? So again, Great January asked her, today what are you looking for? आज क्या ढूंढ रहे हो? I'm looking for red apples. She's looking for red apples. If I don't bring them, my sister and my mother will kill me. Tell me, father, tell me, please, where I could find them. Where I could find them. Great January rose up. Great January rose up. He went over to one of the older months. It was September. He handed the club to him and said, brother, take the high seat. Again, he said to his brother, brother, take the high seat. So in this way, Marukla bring one day, first day she bring violets, second day she bring strawberries for her sister and stepmother, third day she brings apples. Okay, in this way she is going in the forest and bringing as the things whatever they told them. Okay, so here we will stop. This lesson is very big, so remaining lesson we will revise in next period. Okay, your homework is read the lesson. Read the lesson. Okay, this is your homework. So we will see this lesson in the next period. Okay, remaining lesson.